The boys are upstairs on top of the boat. They up there by themselves. But I can't do that. I can't do the heights. So I could climb up there, but I don't want to sit up there. So we doing this Golden Gate Bridge
Welcome aboard San
tour,
Francisco's historic
boat tour.
red and white fleet.
Tenfold,
We've been
tenfold.
sailing these waters for over 100 years, so prepare yourselves for an adventure. On our cruise today, I'll be telling you about my hometown, San Francisco. It was voted the #1 tourist destination in America. Look around, and you'll know why. We're going to cruise along the Seventh Avenue Bridge. On the way back,
Alcatraz.
take a closer look at the rock, Alcatraz Island. But first, as our captain finishes pulling our boat out of the dock, I want to remind you of a few safety tips. Remember, today is about relaxing and having fun, so please slow down, walk, don't run, and use the handrails, especially on stairways. Keep your little ones in sight and remind them not to stand on the benches or sit on the backs. When you're out on the deck, please don't lean over the boat's railing. Life jackets are located under labeled benches on the passenger decks. All right, here we go. That long gray ship we've passed, tied to the next pier, is a diesel submarine, the USS Papanita. It saw active duty during World War II. You can take a tour of the Papanita when you get back. It's open every day. You're probably familiar with some of the other attractions down here at Fisherman's Wharf, but how much do you know about its past? Have you ever heard of the Barbary Coast? Well, that's what this wharf was called during California's gold rush days. San Francisco became a boom town almost overnight. A rough and tumble district of warehouses, shanties, and saloons sprang up along here. Stories tell of how in some of those saloons, an unsuspecting sailor might be served a Mickey Finn, a strong drink that would knock him out cold. Then he'd be shanghaied onto a merchant ship. When he woke up, he was forced to work, whether he liked it or not. It was a long time before he would see land again. But that didn't keep the crowds away. Even back then, San Francisco was known as a place to let loose and have some fun. Whenever a ship dropped anchor, the sailors would make a beeline to the wharf to indulge in some of the delights of the city, drinking, gambling, and the company of, shall we say, companionable. As we round the bend, take a look at the ship's docked here at the Hyde Street Pier. Find the ship with the 3 tall masts. That's the Balclutha. It was built in Scotland in 1886. In her day, the Balclutha sailed the very long and very dangerous trip around Cape Horn at the tip of South America, across the Atlantic Ocean to England and back. In the 1930s, she was retired and brought here to the Hyde Street Pier. But the Balclutha still sees some action now and then. In fact, she had a starring role in the film Meet Me on the Bounty, along with Marlon Brando. Now find the big white ferry boat docked next to the Balclutha. It has a black smokestack. That's the Eureka, once the largest ferry boat in the world. In the 1890s, long before the Golden Gate and Bay Bridges were built, the Eureka ferried people, cattle, and even a few train cars across the bay.
Alcatraz.
Look up the hill behind the breaker. Find the long red brick building. It has a large white sign. That's Ghirardelli Square, in business since 1893. If you like chocolate as much as I do, and that may be hard, you'll have to visit Ghirardelli Square. It once housed a factory that churned out every treats at the favorite dog shop. The rest of the square is fun too. It's full of stores and restaurants that offer more delicious treats. Now find the one Art Deco style building near the shore. With its rounded corners, it kind of looks like a ship. Appropriately enough, inside is the San Francisco Maritime Museum, a great place to learn about this region's seafaring past, including the Barbary Coast. Do you see any people on the fishing pier today? If you want to try your luck while you're here, go ahead. You don't need a license. You also might see some swimmers in the water around here. Very brave swimmers. The water in the bay always stays around a chill 56 degrees. But the Dolphin Swim Club dives in every day. See if you can spot any of their bright orange swimming caps. Take a moment here to look around at the city skyline. Have you tried to walk up or down any of those steep streets yet? Some San Francisco streets are at such a steep angle that their sidewalks have stickers cut into them, just to keep you from falling over. But if you've got a car, don't miss the world's crookedest street. It's called Lombard Street and is located on Russian Hill. Even in thick fog and pouring rain, there'll be a line of cars waiting to wind down Lombard's twisted slope at the posted speed limit of 5 miles per hour. Those green wooded hills we're passing now are part of Fort Mason. The Spanish established Fort Mason when they first came to this area in the mid-1700s. They held the fort until 1850 when the U.S. took it over. The Army built the orange-roofed warehouses you see along here. During World War II, over 1 million American soldiers passed through those buildings on their way to the war in the Pacific. But today, instead of soldiers and supplies, inside those warehouses are a music school, a theater company, environmental organizations, and several museums. Now look at the neighborhood just past Fort Mason. That's the Marina District. Do you notice anything different about it? Unlike a lot of San Francisco, it's relatively flat. That's because it was once part of the bay. This area was created by a landfill project in 1915 for one of our city's greatest festivals, the Panama Pacific International Exposition. In the eyes of the world, the Panama Pacific Exposition is staged to celebrate the completion of the Panama Canal. San Franciscans were celebrating an even more important event, the rebirth of their city after the devastating earthquake of 1906. It was the largest quake ever recorded in America, 8.25 on the Richter scale. As buildings toppled and immense fire broke out, it swept across the city and burned out of control for 3 days and 2 nights. A quarter of a million people were left homeless, and living tents while the city was rebuilt. Ironically, the land created to celebrate surviving that earthquake was the hardest hit part of the city. The next big one, the Loma Prieta earthquake of 1989. The landfill was unstable, and just as in 1906, as the buildings fell, the fires quickly spread. Fireboats were called in right where we are now, and began pumping water from the bay to squelch the flames. Their quick response saved lives, but many marine residents were left homeless. Some camped out in tents while their homes were being rebuilt, just like the 1906 survivors. Now, look past the Marina neighborhood and find the tall dome building. That's the Palace of Fine Arts. It's the only building to remain from the 1915 Panama Pacific International Exposition. It was just too beautiful to knock down. moment on the San Francisco Bay. Where the trees begin along the shore is the border of the Presidio. Presidio means military fort in Spanish. It was a military fort all the way back to 1776, just after Spanish conquistadors landed here and claimed the bay for the King of Spain. The fort was built to protect the entrance to the bay, the Golden Gate. The opening to the bay was called the Golden Gate long before there was a bridge. For many years, Spanish ships sailed by this opening, never seeing it was there. They were fooled by an optical illusion. You see, from out in the city, the mountains surrounding the bay miles behind us looks like a continuous wall. So they forget to leave their opening, especially in the fog. Legend has it that the Spaniards discovered the Golden Gate accidentally when one of their ships happened to drift through it with the tide. Those green hillsides used to be windswept sand dunes. Over time, the United States military took over the Presidio, and they planted most of the trees you see here. Up on the hill between the trees, you may be able to see the rows of white monuments that make up the National Cemetery in San Francisco, established in 1884. What you can't see at the bottom of the hill is a very small and very special cemetery for the Texas soldiers who served here. Since Army life had been transferred from base to base, the Presidio offered this little plot as a final resting place for dogs, cats, birds, fish, and even a white mouse. The beach along the Presidio is called Prissy Field. Many pioneer aviators made the record-setting landings. In 1919, it was declared the Army's official airfield, and by the 1920s, there was a regular schedule of transcontinental airmail flights from New York to San Francisco. They made the coast-to-coast trip in a speedy 34 hours. As air travel moved to many airports in the area, Prissy Field fell into disuse, becoming little more than a marsh of broken fences and dumped refuse. But in 1999, the Parks Department undertook a massive restoration project that increased protected areas for endangered and migratory shorebirds. Today, it also provides visitors with a beautiful view and close access to the bay. As for the Presidio itself, it's one of the largest urban parks in the United States. If you like to vibe or hike, you can get a good dose of both right here without even leaving the city. Some of the park's eucalyptus scented trails lead to sandy beaches. Others take you to spectacular views from Ripping Bluffs. The park also has many new occupants, including the extensive filmmaking complex built here by George Lucas, a Star Wars fan. Before we get to the bridge, let's take one more look back at the city. San Francisco has the reputation of being the city of 7 hills. But actually, that's the city of Rome, not us. San Francisco has 43 hills. Everyone knows about the cable cars up those hills. But do you know why they were invented? The streetcars here used to be pulled by teams of horses. It was a brutal job, hauling a whole wagon full of people up and down the hill. The story goes that one rainy day, one of the horses slipped and fell. The streetcar began to slide backwards faster and faster down the hill and dragged the helpless horses along with it. A man named Alexander Halliday saw the accident and was horrified at how the innocent suffered. He decided there had to be a new way to get around. He would find it. In 1873, the city's first cable car was on the road, invisibly pulled by a humming metal cable underground. Now look ahead. We're going to another historic site. At the brick fortress in front of the Golden Gate Bridge is called Fort Point. This is a prime location to defend the bay, so the U.S. Army built this fort in 1861. At one time, 126 those trails. Today, you can take a tour of the fort and see park rangers in Civil War uniforms. They'll teach you how to load and fire one of those guns. Look how the bridge is built over the fort front. The original plans for the bridge called for the fort to be torn down, but the designer changed his mind. Thought the architecture and the history of Fort Point was very deep, enough so that he changed his design and created an arch over its roof so it could stay. And one more tidbit for our movie fans. Fort Point is the place where Jimmy Stewart jumps in the bay and rescues Tim Novak in the Hitchcock thriller Vertigo.
Shortly, we will return to the Golden Gate Bridge. Please be sure to hold on to our handrail and see as the vessel is sway.
Now we're coming up to the bridge that couldn't be built. That's right. Back in the early 1900s, many people thought there was no way a bridge could span the wide Golden Gate. A visionary engineer named Joseph Strauss wouldn't listen. He decided he was going to build a bridge from satellite. It took him 18 years, but he finally got his point across. On the foggy winter day in 1933, steam shovels began to dig the bridges in the wild areas. Citations or accidents were reported on opening day. Building the Golden Gate Bridge was treacherous. Under a snout, the channel was over 300 feet. Constant, heavy waves and currents would carve it out much deeper than the rest of it. Winds can reach 100 miles per hour out here. 11 women lost their lives during construction. 9 of them in one accident with a piece of scaffold emerged. The safety net saved 19 men from the water flow. These survivors formed a club known as the Halfway to Hell. Roadway the bridge hangs from the top cables, sort of like a big hat. That's what's known as a suspension design. In high winds, the bridge can sway as much as 27 feet. But don't worry, it's built to do that. That sway is actually effective. It keeps the bridge strong but flexible, which comes in handy during winds and earthquakes.
Shortly, we will return to the Golden Gate Bridge. Please be sure to hold on to our handrail and see as the vessel is sway.
In 1987, the city celebrated the bridge's 50th anniversary. A quarter of a million people showed up at sunrise to take the walk across. In fact, there were so many people that the graceful arch of the bridge flattened out, but not one cable snapped. As part of the 50th anniversary celebration, permanent lighting was installed on the towers. This lighting includes the final concept of the original design. Do you see any sailboats today? Only the most experienced sailors attempt this trip out past the bridge. They call it crashing the gate. They have to pay close attention to the tides and fog. That's one sound every San Franciscan knows. On foggy nights, we hear them calling to one another in the dark. Each island and landmark in the bay has its own foghorn sound and pattern. Together, they can sound like music. The Golden Gate has two foghorns. One sounds from the base of the South Tower, and the other from mid-span. When fog covers the entire span, we call it Bridge to Nowhere. After you pass under the bridge, look for a sandy beach on the San Francisco side, just beyond the bridge. That's called China Beach. One of San Francisco's first Chinese fishing camps used to be there. Much later, the beaches around here became popular with new sunbathers. Look closely, maybe you'll see some. Just above China Beach is an elegant neighborhood called Sea Cliff, where some of our most famous celebrities have lived. And adjoining that is Lincoln Park, home of the world-famous art museum, the Palace of the Legion of Honor. Now look over at the other side of the bay. That area out beyond the bridge is called the Marin Headlands. Can you see the lighthouse way out on the point? It looks pretty small from here. That's called Mont Belier Lighthouse. It's perched out on a rock. You can visit, but first you have to pass a terrible edge of the crashing waves. The highest point of the headlands is what's known as Hop Hill. It's one of the best places to watch hawks in the country. San Francisco Bay is one of the stopping points on the Pacific Flyway, and over 1 million migrating birds pass through each year. The rising air currents make this a popular spot for gliding birds like raptors. From Hop Hill, you can see peregrines, redtails, kestrels, and even bald eagles hovering in midair on one of those updrafts. Look up now, underneath the bridge. Do you see any netting hanging there? That belongs to the bridge painting crew. They spend every day hanging 200 feet above the water painting the bridge, and always the same color. It's called International Orange. As soon as the painters reach one end, they turn around and start back towards the other.
Please visit our snack bar on the main level, where we serve hot and cold beverages as well as tasty snacks.